some, success is measured by progress. One step, then another. The journey is hard, but holds its own rewards. For others, only the destination counts. Only one measure of achievement truly matters. Indeed, history is written by the winners. The story continues. The NBA Playoffs, Round 1.
Ready for action are the Knicks. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1. Let's take a look now at the starting lineups for Game 1. First for the Bobcats, Isaiah Thomas out there with Ellis. Then there's Tyreke Evans, and it's Fareed in at the 4 spot. And looking at the Knicks,
well, they're ready to go here, Kevin, and you can hear the fans are too. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd gets charged up, and that alone gives them a big leg up in this series.
And Steve, this is the payoff for all the effort they put into the grind of the regular season. Getting home court advantage and starting the series in front of their own fans, that's exactly what they've worked for.
and so off the tip, it's New York. Brunson, he's guarded by Thomas. Pass to Jay. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Thomas passes to Ellis. Ellis off a pick from Simpson. And Ellis is good for 3. Ellis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bobcats on D. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Well, we knew going into that game what they were up against, but that's still no excuse for the way things turned out.
Well, perhaps it'll be a rallying point for them, Steve. I mean, knowing that the status quo isn't going to cut it against tough opponents, they might regroup.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach knows that the onus is on their team to come out of this with a win, saying for them, they are playing with no pressure. The pressure lies with us to hold home court advantage, but we're in a good place as a team and should be up to the challenge. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. New York with the ball. Number 32. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Simpson, the pass to Ellis. Charlotte moving it around. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice. How about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's New York. Brunson, he's guarded by Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Jay. 3-pointer. New York, no good that time either. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Thomas with the ball. Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. There's the pass to Simpson. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And so here is New York. 4-point game. No good from Hart. Bobcats have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ellis with it. Now defended by Hart. Thomas passes to Simpson, and the layup's good off the glass.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
New York's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To end the run. Count that one.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Bobcats leading by 3. Outside Thomas. He passes to Simpson. On the wing. It's rebounded by New York. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They set the screen and count the bucket. And that reminds me, did you guys see him in the last press conference?
Kevin, I saw him, and you know what I like is that he's so confident. I think every team needs a crazy guy. And he's crazy. I mean, you can tell with his comments, he's nuts. He wants the ball. He doesn't care what anybody thinks, and then he tells everybody how great he is. You don't want 2 or 3 guys like that, but if you have one, he can really help you in big games.
Well, it does take all types to build a strong team, doesn't it? Now, here's Thomas. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Pass to Jay. Stolen by Thomas. Goes up. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
Man, why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Charlotte leading by 4. Outside Thomas. Fareed setting the pick for Thomas. He dishes it to Fareed. Kicks to Ellis. There's the triple, and it's good. Ellis has got 11 points.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brunson, he's guarded by Thomas. Passes it to Jay. No good. Ellis with some nice D.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Evans kicks to Ellis. Back to Evans. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams were the toughest on opposing ball handlers in the regular year. Number 1, the Knicks.
Kevin, time and time again, this team has proved during the regular season that they were a force to be reckoned with at the defensive end of the floor. Active, always in the stands, always applying pressure.
Charlotte making a switch here. Singleton's checked in. He was all alone on that one. Evans has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jay, he's guarded by Ellis, and that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Jay. Bobcats leading by 8. Ellis off a pick from Singleton. Ellis, that's good.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
And so here is New York after the made shot from Monta Ellis. And so it's Charlotte with it. Ellis off a pitch from Singleton. Now here's Ellis. He's guarded closely. Evans outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ellis. From deep. It's rebounded by Hart.
He's not the best three-point shooter, and from that range, no way. That's a bad shot.
Needless to say, and I'm saying it anyway, he doesn't fit that description.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And let's get your take, guys, on a scoring breakdown for the Bobcats.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And the Bobcats with the new group in. Bobcats leading by 6. Ball defended by Alvarado. Fareed, right side. Robinson on him. Goes up on the block. On its way from a follow for 2. The Knicks pull it in.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range.
New York moving the ball around. And now, in transition, it's a follow. Here we go. And that one's good. Now Flalo's got his first basket of the night.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
And so it's New York with it. Trailing here by 8. Jay, he's guarded by a Flalo. And the pass to Jay. Rocket 6. They double him with Singleton. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. That's 12 points for Jay.
His shooting has been so good today, and he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Fareed dishes to Fields. Pass the ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Bobcats have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip. Pass to Jay. Shoots a fader, and again it's New York.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Evans passes to Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Simpson. Now here's Thomas. G right on him. 6 to shoot. Evans. He passes it to Simpson. From the baseline. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so here is New York. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving. Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Evans kicks to Fareed. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. Bridges is checked in for the Knicks. And he sinks the second. New York's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Now the pass to Jay. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off. Great defense that time from Ellis. Charlotte's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Bridges. Thomas off a pick from Simpson. Thomas goes in. Kicks it out to Ellis. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. As So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
And so here's Charlotte. The Knicks making the shot. Here's the floater. Shot's good from Jay. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
The Bobcats making a change here. Singleton's checked in. The drive by Ellis. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Ellis has got 17.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Pass to Jay. Number 32, defended by Simpson. Down low, number 32. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Well, the number one. Priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And one other thing, I like his vision when he's posting up. Being able to score down there is just part of being an effective post player. You got to punish him for doubling up on you too.
Ouch! Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
New York, no good that time either.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
And so it looks like the Bobcats will retain possession here. And during this break, let's take a look at some of the very best perimeter passers in basketball. These were the regular season assist leaders from the shooting guard position. Well, you look at Jay, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And with his skill as a distributor, he'd probably be just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is at his own spot if they had to put him there.
Well, sometimes that need does arise, Steve, so they just plug him into that spot here and there. Certainly gives them some flexibility having him around.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
The shot's good from Hart.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Aflalo's got his second basket of the night. The Knicks leading by 4. Passes it to Jay. From outside the arc. Gets it to go. 9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Stolen away. Gets it off. And no good trying to get that one. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. New York ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll be back for this.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. New York leading against Charlotte. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. Jay having no trouble against the Bobcats defense. Always a threat to go off in any given game, and he hasn't disappointed. And on the other hand, the Bobcats are still alive. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. Monta Ellis having a big-time game. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Jay. He's got 19 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Ellis outside. Thomas sets a screen for Fareed. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Ellis can't get it to go.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Jay works a big height bounce and goes in. Jay's got his team on the board first here in the second half of the Knicks. Thomas picks the rest. Backs him down. Fareed. Defended by Hunt. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And it's Ellis penetrating. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
Bobcats trail by 7. Double team on Thomas. Got a piece of it. Inside. And he finished it off with a lane. 8 points for him.
Boy, that was impressive, Paul. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Well, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Here's Ellis. Here's Simpson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. The Knicks leading by 8. And there's the pass to Hart. Jay, covered by Evans. Number 32, the leader. And the Knicks good for 2.
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here in the last few possessions.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Ellis dishes to Fareed.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Thomas goes in. Leads him in there. And it's Monta Ellis with the finish. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Captain.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
They set the pick. Pass to Jay. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. No good with the wing jumper.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Here's Ellis. It's blocked. They get it back. Thomas passes to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Count the bucket.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Passes to Jay. Fires the 3. Great defense that time from Ellis. Bobcats trail by 8. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Hart. Right side Thomas. The pass to Simpson. Here's Fareed.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And New York making a change here. Bridges checks in. The Knicks leading by 7. Passes to Jay. 6 to shoot. That's good. Jay's got it, got 23.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Outside Thomas. Evans. Here's Fareed. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Jay. From 18 feet away. And it's Ellis with the rebound. Bobcats trail by 9. And he commits the intentional foul.
I'm not sure.
Double zero. Hangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the York there. Big gap in the defense.
The feed to Fields. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Got it off in time. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Knicks lead. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get. You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Outside Thomas. And it's Ellis penetrating. That's good. Ellis has got 25 points in the game.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Pass to Hart. The shot no good. Evans with some nice D. Bobcats trail by 6. Thomas kicks the rest. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Simpson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Number 32. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
Bridges is checked in for the Knicks. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And the first one comes. Both good from the line that time. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Thomas off a pick from Simpson. Ellis, the pass to Simpson. And it's Ellis penetrating. The 15-footer, good. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Just 4 to shoot. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over the break, I listened in on what head coach for the Bobcats was getting across in their huddle. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
He feeds it to Evans. The dish now to Thomas. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Simpson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Simpson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jay, he's guarded by Ellis. Here's Jay, and there are the Knicks with another bucket. Now Thomas. It's Ellis on the wing. The pass to Simpson. Back to Ellis. Ring shot on the way. Bullseye! Ellis has got 12 points in just the second half. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Jay. "16 feet away." And again, it's New York.
And he's been exactly what they needed here in the fourth.
Well, he looks like a dangerous man. I mean, he's made all 4 of his shots this quarter so far.
Thomas dishes to Ellis. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And that's Evans penetrating. That is good. The Knicks leading by 4. New York moving it around. Evans with the steal. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Jay. Outside Thomas. Feeds to Fareed. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Landry Fields checking in for Charlotte.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Ellis kicks to Thomas. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. They set the pick. Passes it to Jay. Fades and shoots. And the shot is good. Jay's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
Yep, that's 6 of their last 10 points coming in that in-between range.
Fields the pass to Ellis. Fields dishes to Thomas. He kicks to Fields. 5 to shoot. take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Hart. A second chance effort, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Bobcats trail by 6. Ellis on top. He passes to Simpson. Outside for Thomas. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Simpson, the pass to Ellis. Goes up on the high post, and right through it goes. Ellis has got 14 points here in the second half.
Not a lot stopping him here in the fourth. He's now 4 for 5.
The pass to Jay. Fires the three. Gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 7.
What a top-notch game he's had. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Outside Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking him down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today. Pound that thing inside.
Brunson. He's guarded by Thomas. Pass to Jay. Ellis on the double team. Here's Hart. Cannot hit. And the Bobcats going the other way now.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Ellis can't get it to go.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Jay. Fields covering. Here's Jay. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Jay's got 38 points.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Thomas kicks to Ellis. Goes up with a strike. Gets it to go. Ellis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Passes it to Jay. Ellis on him. And the pass to Jay. There's a screen by Robinson from downtown. Excellent D there from Kenneth Fareed.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Gets the bucket.
He's been unflappable here in the quarter. 6 for 8 shooting with some huge buckets.
Jay, he's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Jay. And it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he had not established position.
I prefer the ref to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Tyreek Evans is checked in for Landry Fields. Doubled by Simpson. And it's out of bounds. The Bobcats will take it the other way.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Charlotte trailer. Thomas dishes to Ellis. To tie it up. And that one's good. Ellis has got 37. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Brunson, he's guarded by Thomas. Jay, kept alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will return possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Brunson, he's guarded by Thomas. Passes it to Jay. New York, no good that time either.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Those free throws put them in an excellent position to win this game. Now it's in the hands of their defense.
There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Simpson. Outside Thomas. Charlotte moving it around. Fareed the pass to Ellis. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from the line. Oh, he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Pass to Jay. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. Shot's good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Here's Thomas on the wing. Ellis. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Ellis outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ellis has got 41. Brunson, he's guarded by Thomas. Here's Jay, and again, New York with the triple.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Ellis. To the middle. Here's Simpson. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Passes to Jay. Number 8 gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Thomas kicks to Evans. Evans off the pitch from Simpson. Thomas sets a screen for Evans. Dishes it to Fareed. Outside Thomas. Pass to Ellis. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And too long on the shot.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Here's Thomas. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson is guarded by Thomas. The pass to Jay. Here's Brunson. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Cats trail by 3. Here's Ellis. The kick out to Fareed. Evans outside. No one near him. And it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
Pass to Jay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Bobcats gain possession. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Here's Ellis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, beautiful drive there. Going right around the bigger man. How big was that? He's just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Here's the screen. Pass to Jay. Number 8. Trains it from downtown.
And my goodness, that one got him going.
Did it ever. They're on cloud nine.
What an atmosphere in here. This is incredible. They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to jump in.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Here's Jay. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
And one puts them in a very nice spot as they stretch that lead out a little bit.
Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Thomas dishes to Ellis. Back to Thomas. Kicks to Ellis. Six on the shot clock. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And here's Thomas.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
So it's New York picking up the win. You know, Clark, they couldn't put them away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
That'll do it for now. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning into the Eastern Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. Now let's check out our Jordan player of the game.
You guys go up 1-0 with the win tonight, getting things off on the right foot in this series. How do you capitalize on that moving forward to Game 2?
I want each and every one of the guys on this team to take that feeling we got when the final buzzer sounded and remember it. We got to keep striving for that, and only that, every game for the rest of this series. Tasting victory once is good, but we got to stay hungry. I ain't satisfied with just the first W, and I don't think any of the rest of my teammates are either.